Who is this Allah? I want us all to exercise our brains here. I'm going to go systematically in this short video for us to understand exactly who is Allah. Who is this Allah? Now, Abdul means slave in Arabic. Abdul means slave. La, L-H, is the name of one of the gods of Arabia. La, L-A-H. I say Abdul, A-B-D-U-L, means slave, and La is one of the gods of Arabia. So Abdullah means the slave of the god of Arabia. Abdullah means the slave of one of the gods of Arabia. Now let's understand this. The supposedly father of Muhammad, the prophet of Islam, is called Abdullah, meaning slave of Allah. But this Abdullah, who is a slave of Allah, served Allah till he died. And Muslims claim Abdullah, the supposedly father of Muhammad, was a pagan. What does it mean? If Abdullah means slave of Allah, and he has been serving Allah throughout his life, that is Abdullah. Abdullah means slave of Allah. Has been serving Allah throughout his life. And Muslims are saying that Muhammad's supposedly father was a pagan. What does it mean? Does it not conclude that then the father, the god, the god of Abdul, was a pagan god? The god that Abdul served was a pagan god. If Abdullah, the slave of Allah, is said to be a pagan, then when did La become a non-pagan entity? La is the same God that the Muslims call Allah. Allah. And the Muslims are saying that the father of Muhammad who's called Abdullah, slave of Allah, was serving a pagan god. But this same La is the one the Muslims call Allah. Now let me make you understand it further. Al or Al simply means the. An example is Al-Masih, or the Messiah. The Muslims call Jesus Al-Masih. Al means the, Masih means Messiah. In Arabic, Allah does not mean God. The Arabic word for God is Illah, I-L-L-A-H, Illah, not Allah. The word La, listen very quickly. The word La in Arabic means no, N-O, no, capital no, N-O. Now when you join the La to the Al, when you join the La, L-A-H, to the A-L, you get Allah, which means the God known as No, N-O, No, the God known as No. Now when you look at the La also, La is an ancient Egyptian god, which is a lunar deity or the moon god. So La is the name of a moon god in Egypt. Hello? You see, so when you say La, you are talking about a moon god who is a deity in Egypt. So when you say Allah, Al meaning the, so Allah means the moon god, or the god known as the moon. You know, the Muslims have their crescent, they have their main symbol as the moon, and they call their god the La, Allah. I've told you that in Arabic, God doesn't mean Allah. God is Illah, not Allah. You see? So the Muslims have a symbol, and their main symbol is a half crescent moon, is the moon. Does it ring a bell? La is the moon god in Egypt, one of the names of the moon god in Egypt. Hello? And now the Muslims have The name Allah and La stands for moon in Egypt, and the moon god is a symbol of the moon the moon is a symbol of the god in Arabia among the Muslims. If Abdullah, the supposedly father of Muhammad's god, is seen as a pagan god, and La is a moon god, so therefore the Muslims use the moon as their symbol, we can therefore conclude that the Islamic god called Allah or the moon is still the pagan god Abdullah saved. So that makes the god of Muhammad or Islam the moon god. That is why they use the symbol moon. Those of you don't know, so let me go back. Let me say it again. When we say Abdullah is a supposedly father. I'm using the word supposedly. I know I'm using the word supposedly. He's a supposedly father of Muhammad. And this Abdul means slave, and La means what? It's a god is a pagan god in Arabia according to the Muslims. And they are saying that the supposedly father of Muhammad died as a pagan. And this Muhammad's father, who is supposed to have died as a pagan, was worshipping a god called La, L-A-H. That's why he's called Abdullah, the slave of Allah. Now, if Muhammad's parents or Muhammad's family were worshipping the god called Abdullah, the god called Allah, the god they call Allah, and this same god called Allah, the La is a name of a god in Egypt which stands for moon, and the Muslims use moon as their symbol. Can't we therefore conclude that this Allah, because Al means the, when you add La to it means the moon. Do you understand? But when you talk of that same God, which the Muslims say this man's father, Muhammad's father worship was a pagan god, but it is the same God which is now being called Allah. They were calling it La, L-A-H, but Muhammad calls it Allah, which means the God, that God, or that La, and that La also means moon. It's a lunar deity. So therefore we can conclude that the God, which is a pagan god, which was being worshipped by Abdullah, the slave of La, is the same God Muhammad is worshipping and calling it Allah. We can therefore conclude that the same pagan god is the same pagan god the Muslims are worshipping and call it Allah. It's the same symbol, the same everything. The same moon god La means moon. It's the same moon god. It's the same symbol. It's the same everything. It was worshipped by the same people. And if Muhammad's father is a pagan, was worshipping La, the moon god, and Muslims have the moon as their symbol, and that moon stands for La. It's for La. It's a symbol of La. Then we can conclude that the God of Islam is a pagan god. I'm Dr. Nebojo Christolite. I want you to go over the video. If you don't understand, go over the video. I know God will touch you and God will bless you. If you're a Muslim, I ask you to leave the moon god and come to Jesus Christ and be saved. May God bless you.